bunch of shady characters are headed into Provenience Cavern. If you're going after them, better prepare yourself here. You have everything? Give me a shout if there's anything else you need.
Thanks. It's a cave?
Yes, it is a cave. But the entrance is only part of the facility. All Vergnesians visit the museum when they are students. Right, Ray?
Yep, pretty much.
However, deep within lies the location where the Symbo Drive was discovered. It supports the industries of not just Vergnes, but all of Vergold.
Are drives normally found in natural caverns?
To put it more precisely, symbols were found upon the stone walls within the cavern. So, this is referred to as the location where the Symbo Drive was discovered. In that these symbols were what made its development possible. Vergold has kept a tight rein on these symbols and never once shared them with outsiders.
Hence, the Central is coming here to learn this valuable secret. These symbols, mayhaps they were left behind by some ancient civilization or the like?
That is unknown. Vergold started space exploration 300 years ago. Before that point, Vergnes was an uninhabited satellite planet. We have yet to unravel the mystery of who created these symbols.
But would the Federation not be... no, perhaps not.
The Federation has yet to create an energy technology comparable to the Symbo Drive. While the Federation is more advanced than Vergold in other fields of technology, it's difficult to think they had anything to do with this.
Regardless, if this location is important to the history of Vergold, then we cannot let the Pan-Galactic Federation or Scorpium take it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And I'm gonna need it to brush up on a few things I forgot.
Won't be getting any further this way. There must be another path.
Yikes! I thought we were done for.
Is everyone quite all right?
By some miracle.
That seems to have given us the shortcut we were after. We should continue onward. Blocked yet again. It seems the roof of the cave has collapsed.
We gotta find a way to get down to the lower levels.
Why not just blast a hole straight to where we are headed? Surely you have the technology to allow for such.
Doing so inside these caves could cause them to collapse down around us.
I don't know, Elena. I kinda like the idea.
Threat detected ahead. Warning. Energy levels low.
Sorry, loser. Where'd I go?
Bleed!
You're done!
Destroy.
Gotcha! Out of my face! Over here!
Let's be on your side! We did it!
There would appear to be nothing else ahead. I suggest we try another path.
Is this?
Is something wrong, Nina?
No. Never mind. It's nothing.
Sweet!
Initiate emergency protocol.
Where'd I go? Back to the wall.
Neutralized.
Let's do it. Get done. Gotcha.
Like a hot knife through butter.
May luck be on your side!
Sweet!
Enemies!
Insufficient output. Destroyed. Warning. Energy levels low. Assault in threat.
Neutralized.
I don't think we'd make it very far down this way.
Damn, they've made it even further in than I thought. We better move.
Threat detected ahead. Threats detected.
The ground looks ready to crumble under us here.
Perhaps we might break it purposely in order to move ahead.
I must admit, I'm not fond of the idea of crashing our way through one of Vergnus's historic relics.
Well, just pretend like we're excavating some new router.
You would say something like that, but so be it. This is an emergency after all.
Sweet!
Initiate emergency protocol.
May luck be on your side!
Where'd I go? End of the line!
Whatnot.
Get ready to fight, everyone!
Stay back!
Bleed! Admit defeat!
Destroyed.
Today is your lucky day! Here I am!
A handsome prize, is it not?
Today is your lucky day!
Threat neutralized.
Leave it to me.
Sweet!
Prep for engagement.
Uh-huh.
Warning. Energy level destroyed. Insufficient output. Threat detected ahead. Threat neutralized.
Sweet! It yet holds strong. Perhaps we require more force.
Enemies up ahead. Let's settle this now. Over here. Where'd I go? Over here.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Shall we blast through the ground at our feet yet again?
Doesn't seem like we have much choice.
Sweet!
These really do look familiar.
What are you muttering about?
Oh, it's these I mean, these symbols. I feel like I've seen them before.
Brace for a
Warning. Energy levels low.
See that? The backs to the wall. Let's do it.
Insufficient output.
Missing something.
Warning. Energy levels low.
The backs to the wall. Let's do it.
Insufficient output.
Get her down.
Destroyed.
Fight another day.
Target sighted.
Is the power of Vergold's symbol drives really that incredible?
You can tell just by looking at Elena. There are no androids as advanced as her in the entire Federation. And it's not just android tech. Their Symbo drives are the reason that the Vergoldian interstellar military is capable of fending off a Federation fleet.
Hey, we don't have any choice now due to current circumstances, but you need to forget everything you see here.
I can't make any promises.
Cut me some slack, officer. You too, Nina. I know your Semiomancer blood must be thrilled by all this stuff, but behave.
I can't make any promises.
Oh, man.
Energy levels low. Destroyed. Threat eliminated.
Become my blade!
Oh my. My poor little Duma does not appear well. Is something wrong?
Prep for engagement.
I heard you.
Promise me you'll keep cool?
Gotcha! The back's to the wall. Let's do it!
May luck be on your side!
We're done! Nice! Like a hot knife through butter!
Low.
Today is your lucky day! May luck be on your side!
The path to improvement
that's
is
over
a
with.
perilous one.
Mastery is only the beginning. Nothing can hinder my progress now.
Practice makes perfect! All my work's starting to pay off.
The walls here seem frail enough for us to crash through.
Your Highness, please. Such a suggestion is unbecoming of you.
But we must find a way through nonetheless. Is that not so, Ray?
Yeah, but let's not go full destructo mode on the place, okay?
you really find the symbols in this cave to be that interesting?
Speaking as an individual, I cannot say. I am a layman in this area. I am not well versed in symbols.
Huh? Don't you share that kind of knowledge with others using your net or whatever?
We are here to prevent the Centralist incursion. Duma voiced similar concerns, but what good would it do if we repelled the Centralists, only to have others make similar advances? That is why I have no intention of sharing information on this place with the network.
Oh, I see. Hey, wait. But then, what about Duma?
Current coordinates place us in the vicinity of the Symbo Drive.
We sure got here faster than planned. Come on, not far to go now.
Item obtained.
Be on your side! Today is
Threat neutralized. Perimeter secured. Initiate emergency protocols.
May luck be
Sweet!
Get ready to fight, everyone! Victory will be ours! Ollie! May luck be on your side!
Backs to the wall!
Destroyed.
Let's get up close and personal!
Bleed!
Threat neutralized.
Let's cower in fear!
And off it comes.
Might as well.
Press on!
Like a hot knife through butter.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Another day.
Threat detected ahead. Insufficient output.
May luck be on your side!
Warning. Energy level. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Today is your lucky day! May luck be on your side!
Insufficient output.
Today is your lucky day!
Burn you to cinders!
I shall see to this!
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
Ready? Fire!
It appears to have some
Neutralized. No threats detected.
Enemies up ahead!
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
See that?
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed. Insufficient output.
It is a perilous one.
Enemies!
Ditch them. We'll be fine.
Why, this is...
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
How could this be? Why is this here?
Is there something wrong?
It looks just like it. Just like in the ancient coil in Nilbeth, where we excavated the Levitas ore.
Now that you mention it.
Detecting incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
What? Boldor!
Do you not find it simply wondrous, Leticia, my child? Each time I experience the vastness of the Scorpium network, I am reminded of how small I once was.
The Centralists are not the entirety of Scorpium.
We soon will be. And so His Excellency, our Sovereign, seeks the Simba Drive. See for yourselves.
Boldor.
Are these the ones who oppose our centralist cause?
Indeed they are, Your Excellency.
Admiral Remington!
A familiar face, one of Bennett's, and a descendant of the Kennys.
What drives you to do this? You violated Federation regulations, used military assets for personal purposes, and furthermore, concealed the existence of Scorpium itself and the situation at Fear. You will face retribution for your actions under Federation law!
We do this for the Pan-Galactic Federation, for universal peace and prosperity. Surely a Kenny would understand.
Don't be ridiculous!
Ronix J. Kenny once interacted with the people of Planet Roke, set foot on the forbidden planet Styx, and led us to victory in our conflict with the planet Fargate. Claude C. Kenny violated your precious pact, planting the seeds of the planet Expel joining the Federation. As a result, our studies of symbometrics expanded greatly.
Yes, but...
It was much the same when your ancestor, Captain Emerson, found gravitic engine technology. History has proven that the law must be broken at times to move worlds forward. And at this moment, that role falls upon my shoulders. What authority does a Kenny have to try and stop me?
I'm...
Don't listen to this ass, Mariel. He's just trying to manipulate you.
Oh, really?
The reason for Mariel's ancestors breaking the rules was because following them would have led to the deaths of lots of innocent people. Don't lump them in with a dumbass trying to steal other people's stuff for his own selfish gain.
A Vergoldian defending the crimes of the most esteemed family in the Federation. Now this is rich.
Those crimes were defined by the Federation on its own terms. Your rules don't mean shit to those of us on the outside.
Ray, I'm okay now. Thank you. What you say is true. My family's track record as soldiers of the Federation was perhaps never the most praiseworthy. And my distaste for my family's legacy is precisely why I swore to myself that I would uphold Federation law to the letter during my career. But I will not abide by words from you. Childish logic. Excusing your own actions because someone else did it? Have you no shame?
A Kenny through and through, huh?
Your Excellency, it would appear reaching a consensus with these fools through discourse in the physical realm is futile. What shall we do?
They serve no purpose in the expansion of the Federation or the evolution of the Scorpium. Any who would keep the Symbo Drive from us are undeserving of mercy.
Bulldor, just what do you think you are doing? Did you come all this way simply to be used by this petty man?
Is that not as it should be, Leticia, my child? You wish to stop me, yes? Then is it not to your benefit that your foe be small and weak? My actions are all for the benefit of Scorpium and the Centralists. Fight me!
If we all work
Truth
together...
be told, it has not been long since the Scorpium Network approved the Centralist Sovereign. Thus, I would like to ask that you all join me in celebrating my coronation with your submission. Boldor, dispatch of these imbeciles.
It shall be done, Your Excellency.
How low you have fallen, Boldor. Your son Gerard would be saddened to see it.
Ingrate! One who is not of Scorpium would never understand. This is my path, and I have no misgivings.
As a knight, I have but one succor to offer you. I shall release you from this madness.
May luck be on your side!
That is all I ask. Thank you.
Think you can stop me?
Warning. Energy levels low. Perilous attack incoming. Execute block acceleration. Insufficient output. Chance of survival broken.
Come if you have the
War
courage.
danger. Insufficient output. Positional tactics ineffective. Warning. Energy levels. Positional tactics ineffective. Insufficient output. Positional tactics ineffective. Unable to continue combat.
I got you.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Just a little longer.
Don't let me down.
Warning. Energy levels low. Chance of survival broken. Unable to continue combat.
There you go.
Be that easy.
Insufficient output.
No more!
That was weird.
Impressive. It would seem my efforts were not sufficient.
It appears my confidence in him was misplaced. Differences in individual performance are hard to predict.
That is how you would speak of one who pledged loyalty and would die for you?
You are a most contemptible wretch indeed.
You still say such things after all that you've seen. There is no concept of loyalty within Scorpium. We are a group within the greater Scorpium network, with myself occupying the top position of Sovereign. Nothing more or less.
Incompatible. The term sovereign is entirely incompatible with the Scorpium we understand.
Had things been different, you would have been my father-in-law. It is unfortunate that this is how your life ended. But I will avenge you.
This is evolution. The greatest evolution in the cosmos. The everlasting prosperity of the Pan-Galactic Federation begins now under my rule.
We will never let that happen! Remington Kurtzman, your misguided ambitions end here and now!
Promise me you'll keep cool?
That look suits you, you know. Really shows off the colors of rot that infest the Federation.
Gold will soon become a member of the Centralist cause. The day when you will come to understand the glory of my appearance is not far.
I will never permit that to happen!
You'll have to do more than pay lip service to your ideals, Kennedy.
Barrier's gone!
Warning. Energy levels low. Positional tactics ineffective.
Get wrecked!
Positional tactics ineffective. Insufficient.
Let's get up close and personal!
Charge
Suffer the consequences!
Positional tactics ineffective.
Get ready to fight, everyone!
Positional tactics ineffective.
Why would a Scorpion stand beside a Burgundian and a Kenny? Join with the Centralists! Help us improve the galaxy!
Even if the network were to approve of the Centralists, I will never become one.
You would reject the evolution of Scorpion?
I will never accept evolution, gained by sacrificing fellow intelligent life forms. Scorpium's evolution itself requires a mindset that reconsiders and revises its very own nature.
The righteous will always prevail!
Payback!
Warning. Energy levels low.
I'll beat you to a pulp!
Here you go!
There will be no mercy!
Have another!
What the hell?
Not yet!
Let's settle this now!
On your knees!
Positional tactics ineffective. Positional tactics ineffective.
Get wrecked!
Danger. Insufficient output.
Cower before my ethereal onslaught!
Positional tactics ineffective. Unable to continue. Warning. Energy levels low. Chance of survival dropping.
I got you!
Suffer the consequences!
Go.
Take aim! Down!
Just try!
Positional tactics ineffective.
The righteous will always
Positional
prevail!
tactics ineffective.
Today is your lucky day!
Insufficient output. Positional tactics ineffective.
Pretty cool!
Destroy. Positional tactics ineffective.
Today is your lucky day!
Good job, Shields!
There will be no mercy!
Perfect. Follow my lead.
Leave it to me.
The righteous will always prevail!
Positional tactics in danger.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Good job, Shields! Over barrier's gone!
So,
You rang?
Chance of survival dropping.
I shall see to this.
Time for a little payback.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Cretins who cannot understand their ideals! Suffer the
Warning.
consequences!
Energy levels low. Positional tactics ineffective.
Hard to keep up in your old age.
Positional tactics ineffective. Insufficient output.
End of the line!
Positional tactics ineffective. Warning. Energy levels low.
The righteous will always prevail!
Insufficient output.
Watch this!
You may as well be standing still! I'll beat you to a pulp!
Danger.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
Warning. Energy levels low. Positional tactics ineffective. Unable to continue. Insufficient output.
Me?
Focus your attacks, people!
Warning. Energy levels low.
On your knees!
Positional tactics ineffective. Positional tactics ineffective. Positional tactics ineffective.
this will
Chance of survival dropping.
Anyone need help?
Time for a little barrier
Positional
shot.
tactics ineffective.
I'll beat you to a pulp!
Positional tactics ineffective. Unable to continue combat. Positional tactics ineffective.
I'm here for you.
Batting positional tactics ineffective.
Now it is your turn.
Positional tactics ineffective. Positional tactics ineffective. Positional tactics ineffective. Chance of survival dropping. Positional tactics ineffective.
Actually, kind of win.
Positional tactics
The more you
ineffective.
resist, the more you suffer!
Back in!
Insufficient output.
Don't let me down!
Follow my lead. Oh, how you wish you could.
Positional tactics ineffective. Positional tactics ineffective.
Preposterous! But I am sovereign! Absurd! I am sovereign! The sovereign of Scorpium! Destined to unite the galaxy! My morals, my beliefs! No! Impossible! What will become of the Federation, of Scorpium's evolution, without me?
Both the Federation and Scorpium are gonna be much better off with you out of the picture.
Damn it all! I only integrated to build a utopia! A union between Scorpium and the Federation! Boldor!
Boldor! He lives yet! Nina! Maester Midas!
With the way he is, I don't think...
Even if possible, his Scorpion body can't be repaired here. There's nothing we can do.
But...
Summon the fleet to Verkness! This is far from over! I must lead Scorpium and the Federation!
Unfortunately, it appears that your time is at an end. Your Excellency.
What?
Did you truly believe a fool such as you would be appointed sovereign? You have been nothing more than a stepping stone to prepare the network for the true sovereign. That is the consensus of our network.
Boldor! What did you just...
Felling me or Remington will not halt Scorpium.
Oh, we're definitely gonna stop your invasion of Vergold.
We'll speak to those Scorpium that have faculty of speech and enforce Federation regulations. This kind of Scorpium lawlessness will not be allowed in the galaxy any longer.
If the conceptual sovereign individual vanishes, in time, Scorpium will be restored to our correct state.
Correct. Correct. You understand nothing. Neither you nor Remington know what is true, what is correct in this life.
Boldor! Boldor!
Is he truly dead this time?
We can confirm that the individual named Boldor is deceased.
Remington's biological activity has also ceased. I would assess that we have stopped the Centralist insurrection for the time being.
Small comfort. After everything. It could not have been your wish to fall so far from home. Boldor, all this suffering, to what end?
The invaders just gave themselves up at fleet headquarters. I don't know. It's all a little too suspicious if you ask me.
might have expected as much from Scorpium. From how I see it, with their sovereign gone, their network is probably reverted back to putting everyone on an equal level again.
Is that how they work? Yeah, I have my doubts about the surrender, that's for damn sure.
Do not assume the deeds of Remington's faction representative of Scorpium as a whole. But I, too, must acknowledge the faults and dangers within the Scorpium quest for further and further integration. The risks must not be overlooked.
I'd say the Pan-Galactic Federation is more to blame for these Centralists.
Do tell.
Coaxing in brand new members with all this talk of peace and the advance of civilization? That, sound familiar? At least Scorpium keep a certain amount of equality among themselves. But the more the Federation grows, the more the upper brass consolidate their power. This whole ordeal with Remington and the Centralists was just the worst parts of both brought together.
I'll admit, I find it hard to refute that. The Federation has no choice now but to take a good long look in the mirror and figure out how to piece itself back together.
What's going to happen to all the officers who turned themselves in?
They could very well claim they had no choice but to comply with Remington's orders after integrating with Scorpium, which might actually grant them immunity from Vergaldian law.
I don't expect the local system government's got a damn idea what the Scorpium even are. Gonna have a hell of a time trying to talk peace.
I'm quite aware. I expect to be made responsible for bringing an end to the situation. Which is why your son's data is so crucial. I'm hoping I can count on your assistance. The future of both Vergald and the Federation depend on it.
Just be sure there's something in this for me, huh? I got a business to run, you know?
Duly noted.
Captain Raymond, thank you, once again. Your efforts have allowed the Federation a chance to correct its course.
None of what we've done was for the Federation's sake.
Well, be that as it may, the Federation skirted a full and devastating collapse thanks to your efforts.
Lieutenant Mariel, I have looked at the Scorpium data you provided. I was surprised by your confrontation with the Virian soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. Aster 4 is an underdeveloped planet, is it not?
Yes, sir. About that.
You were doing what you thought was right, correct? Upholding what were once core values of the Federation, lost under Remington's lead.
Yes, sir. But I believe that it should not excuse me from Federation law, though. I knowingly violated the UP-3. For that, and for the illegal seizure of the merchant vessel Akizuki, I should be brought to trial.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Wait!
Those of us in positions of power can never let the ends justify the means, regardless of the outcome.
But still!
That said, the Federation's in no shape to court-martial you right now. I'll take full responsibility for your deeds until a more appropriate time presents itself. You stay here with your friends. All things considered, Lieutenant Mariel, I think you made the best calls you could. Your actions don't tarnish your family name. Far from it. Making as much known should serve you well when the time comes to face the jury.
Admiral.
Don't you leave us now, you hear? The Federation is in bad enough shape as it is. We don't need to lose another talent like yourself.
Sir!
And I expect there'll be talk of making Aster 4 a Federation protectorate in the near future. You should expect to have some eyes on you as a member of the planet's royal line.
What is this protectorate of which you speak?
I can explain it all to you later. I'll also discuss whether the Federation even retains the capabilities to do so.
So, what will the rest of you do next?
Well, the Centralists have been busted up. My homeworld's safe and sound again, and Buldor's gone.
Right. Yes. And with the whole of it now behind us...
Seems like our journey's at its end. Time for our princess to make her triumphant return. Been a while since we've heard anything from Welch. Wonder what happened with that other ring she was after. Ah, I hate it when she hounds us, but I hate the silent treatment too. Might as well swing by Delric sometime.
Signs indicate there are more Centralists at work out there.
Bergold's assistance will be of the utmost importance in resolving this matter. If you can do anything to facilitate...
For Provenience Cavern, why not have a look at my merchandise?
Are you injured? I doubt you'll find me.
Good night.
Feeling better?
I'll be back. We should head back to the Aldis first.
Someone said they saw a guy in a Pangalactic Federation uniform. Said.
With the destruction of Sovereign, finally, peace should gradually settle over the network once more.
Prepare the Museum of Symbology.
I may not understand all of what I saw here, but I wish I had more of a chance to really look things over.
Sweet!
Sadly, deciphering the coils with Provenience Cavern is beyond my meager knowledge.
I'm fine now. I can say for certain that nothing my family has done in any way compares to Remington's misdeeds.
Cleaned up.
I will burn the image of the city where you were raised into my mind, so that I shan't ever forget it, even in my autumn years.
Despite all Dad's grandstanding, it doesn't look like any of our people were hurt. That's one thing to be thankful for.
Raymond, is this your home? I dare say it rivals a castle in size. Just how influential is your family?
Calling the Aldous. Requesting transfer.
Roger that.
Better head for the bridge first.
So, I guess we're setting a course back for Aster 4 then, that right?
Yep.
If you would.
By the way, you should know that Vergoldian Interstellar sent out a warning. Some of Remington's fleet haven't surrendered to Admiral Maverick yet. They report some scattered pockets of resistance.
So a straight course for Aster is out.
Yeah, might be smarter to take the scenic route this time. You know the drill. Better to be safe than sorry.
Right. So we'll steer clear of the usual routes and see if we can find some safer detours then.
A most prudent choice. It would do us no harm to linger longer among the stars, yes?
Pull us out of orbit at a quarter thrust and set course for Aster. Last leg of our journey. Let's make it a good one.
Copy that, Captain. Exiting orbital trajectory at a quarter thrust. T-minus 30 to Aster 4.
Picking up nothing unusual on our path. Seems like this might be easy sailing for a change. Hey, bro.
Hmm?
If you got anything to get off your chest, now's your chance. We don't have much time left.
Yeah, you're probably right.
The Lawrence family is still on the job. Here's to smooth sailing, right up to the end.
We'll be arriving at Aster 4 shortly. I guess this time it's goodbye for real, huh?
This is the bridge.
Wanna go somewhere fun next to the
Bridge here.
I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Could the Fulga be made to sail the starry ocean above?
Nah, not likely.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have the thrust to pull out of the planet's gravity well. And, I mean, it's got an open deck, you know?
And a crew manning an open deck is unwise?
That'd be a hard yes. There's no air up there for them.
You mean the air we breathe?
Oh, right. I probably never explained the whole vacuum of space thing, huh?
Say no more. Your point is made. We lack the understanding to match what is common sense to you. An awareness of that fact alone will suffice. I thought myself accomplished in my research. Alas, even I am bested. It shall be much time yet until we may hail our companions across the stars.
Well, here's to hoping I can last the wait.
The gulf between your knowledge and mine yawns as wide as that separating the heavens and earth. But I can only try and bridge this distance one step at a time.
Hey, what's with the long face all of a sudden?
Contemplating of our return. The Centralists are no more, and Boldore may have fallen, but that leaves not all well.
True.
We know not how Boldore's absence will be taken. Once it becomes known he will not return. There is much yet to consider.
You know, I'm glad you didn't go changing on us, even with all that's happened.
Changed I have.
Is that right?
I have made many friends and braved many obstacles. And seen countless worlds, far, far beyond my own.
Albert, I think Osirius and Vale are in good hands with you around.
I could ask for no more. I must say my farewells to Sir Antonio and Lady Chloe.
Should I even ask?
I'm musing over the Scorpium.
Musing?
I've come across a wealth of experiences I'd never dreamed of since taking to the stars. There is much I wish to convey to Melthea and Marcus upon our return. But my voluminous words will never truly convey to them the smell in the air aboard this vessel, nor the texture and tastes of our journey. I can't explain the sensation of my weight on the surface of strange planets for the first time.
I guess not, huh?
We humans are social creatures. At our root, we live through and thanks to our connections with others. That set me thinking. The Scorpium seek to guide evolution, and they share their society's wisdom with all who join them. Perhaps they forge the path that all humanoids must one day inevitably tread.
Maybe so, but I think it's a path we need to tread slowly, questioning every step along the way.
I needn't be reminded, but the matter itself is now known to me. It has taken root and will occupy my mind for the rest of my days. And what wonderful days they will be.
You are a real complicated dude sometimes. You know that?
If I wasn't, then I would no longer be me, correct?
Yep, I'll leave you to your business.
There is no going back. I'll likely spend the rest of my days striving for that which I have seen with you all.
Where did it go? Good stuff, so small. Okay, can you be straight with me on something?
What's this now?
Admiral Maverick gave his spiel and all, but what's the Fed really got planned for Aster 4?
Well, under regular circumstances, a planet such as Aster 4 would be flagged as a protectorate the moment a figure of importance, like Leticia, makes contact with a high-ranking Federation officer.
And with ours?
Ray, what do you think would be best?
Currently? The Feds can't tell anyone else what to do.
Right. Especially now, since Aster 4 has made official contact with Planet Vergold, too. Should the Federation try to muscle in and force anything here, it would only aggravate whatever fragile relation they have with Vergold now. So, for that reason and more, it's on hold.
On hold?
Yes, just floating in the air. Between us and Leticia, I think we can force the Federation to cool down its urges for a while.
True enough.
Before all of this, I couldn't stand it unless everything went strictly according to the rules. But now, I don't know. For some reason, I feel comfortable letting things lay as they will.
Whoa now, Space Cadet. You seem out of it.
Well, these past few days have been one thing after another, and it all just happened so fast. And now going back home, it feels like it was a dream.
Yeah, I feel that. It's really hard to believe it's all coming to an end, huh?
When we first took off, I thought, if I studied hard enough and traveled among the stars like Elena, I can become just like her. But our worlds are just so... well, they're worlds apart. I'm just sad, I guess. I've realized how little I know and how much I've yet to learn.
You are really something, Nina.
Why?
I feel like whether or not Aster 4 makes it as a developed spacefaring world depends a lot on just that sort of mentality.
What do you mean?
Only what I said. Nothing more, nothing less. Future wise lady.
Hey! I was being serious here! Do you really think I can be like one of the three wise men? Oh, well, even if you were kidding, I'm happy all the same.
Sorry. Hey, sorry for the, major detour.
That is no issue. Scorpium stands to merit from any observation of the universe's many civilizations.
Observing is fine and all, but don't you go turning into the next sovereign. You hear me?
The possibility had not crossed my mind. Though, now it has.
Not funny, man.
My apologies, but there is no cause for concern. When I myself was integrated, and when my home planet came in contact with the Scorpium, I encountered numerous, varied, and conflicting opinions. These experiences taught me to always remain aware, both of who I am as my singular self, and how others may perceive me.
And those experiences are all shared on the network, so all is good, yeah?
Correct. A very astute observation.
I mean, we've been at this for a while now.
You will make a fine addition to the Scorpium, Captain Raymond.
A lifetime away from now, maybe. These chats are enough for me.
With all these events now shared throughout the network, I am certain the entirety of Scorpium is pondering its existence right now.
Seems our time together draws to an end.
All journeys reach an end. Doesn't mean it's the end, though. Right?
Indeed. I can assure you, we don't want to lose contact with any of you after today. Speaking of the future, though, what exactly do you plan to do now, Duma? You were meant to assess the people of Vergold for Scorpium compatibility, yes?
I am contemplating the endeavor to normalize Scorpium integration.
Normalize Scorpium integration? Should I take that to mean moving away from invasive assimilation to focus on what were your prior methods then?
You are correct, though we expect that alone will be insufficient. Contact with the Pan-Galactic Federation served as a catalyst in the Scorpium Schism. However, it is now obviously apparent that Scorpium ideology has always been susceptible to such dangers.
It was always at risk of taking a more aggressive route, then?
Indisputable. Armed with that information, we must learn from our failures and seek out new methods by which to further our evolution. This perspective should be shared with the network.
Sounds a lot better than the Centralists, that's for sure. But how's one little probe supposed to influence the whole network?
Astute observation. I am but an investigative life form, unable to intervene in non-mission critical duties.
Yet, little Duma, you did just that by aiding us on our journey, did you not?
It was your actions that prompted me to do so.
What actions?
Your efforts to rescue the android Elena from the crash site at Galka Shrine triggered my protocols. Had you acted differently, my investigation directive would have persisted. Communication between us would have remained at minimum levels. In past surveys of worlds co-inhabited by organic and non-organic life forms, use of non-organics as tools by organic life forms has been quite typical. However, you treat Elena's life as equal to your own, sparing no thought to her nature. In your interactions, I detected new possibilities for future coexistence. My aid was offered in an effort to further investigate future options suggested by your actions. Additionally, influenced by the interactions they witnessed between Raymond and Elena, Leticia and the people of Aster 4, naturally accepted the android as an equal being, working alongside Elena as they would any other fellow humanoid. This is an astounding occurrence, and serves as proof that such a symbiotic relationship can spread. My actions may have breached my role as an investigative unit, but I am grateful to all of you.
That's all just common sense for Vergaldians.
Likewise, it seemed only natural for us.
The greatest hope for the future of Scorpium is in finding more who share such a mentality.
And you will strive to foster such thought. Is that right?
Correct.
Perhaps you have already experienced some form of personal evolution yourself, then.
Personal evolution.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, little Duma. You've been through way too much not to be left a little wiser for it. You know, I'd say this whole adventure taught us all a thing or two.
Indeed. Well then, I shall make my way to the bridge.
Mm-hmm. I'll catch up later. Alright, let me see. Do I got anyone else to talk with? Better head over to the bridge if not.
There is no going back.
Maybe I should just
Duma
give
has
up.
changed greatly since we first met. As they themselves said, much of that is thanks to you, Ray.
I must say my farewells.
Is that everyone then? I wish we didn't have to say goodbye. Better get back to the bridge. Right, okay. That's enough lazing around, I guess. Better head back to the bridge.
I don't know. Before all of this, I couldn't stand it unless everything...
Do you really think I can be...
Sorry. With all these events now shared throughout the network, I am certain the entirety of Scorpium is pondering its existence right now.
I don't remember that being there.
Something up?
There are 3 unidentified objects in orbit around Aster 4. They're around 30 meters in diameter. They weren't there before. Establishing visual.
Debris from the battle between Akizuki and the Scorpium ship?
That is no debris. Detecting autonomous corrections in trajectory.
That is Scorpium.
Hang on now. What are Scorpium doing in this system on a scale like that?
Sure doesn't look like anything good. Doesn't look like they're itching for a fight, but it's probably safer to think they've got eyes on us, too. We got readings on any other Scorpion battleships?
Captain, we've picked up a massive structure on the surface that wasn't there before. Pulling up the feed now.
Whoa, wait a minute. Don't tell me that thing is...
Scorpium.
The sheer size of it.
Where is this tower, precisely?
This looks like... the ancient coil in Nilbeth?
That cannot be! What of the Trathan settlement there? Can we not see what is underway within?
Sensors are being blocked. Interior scanning of the tower was unsuccessful. This construct... could it be?
I have no idea what's going on. Well, Leticia, looks like it's not time for goodbyes just yet.
It would appear so. Ray, transmission from the surface.
From that tower?
No, this is... It's from the royal capital.
This is Lola paging the Aldous. Do you copy?
Lola!
Welcome home, Princess Leticia. The situation here is critical.
Details now!
Settle down and listen well. We are without many casualties. Osarius, Bale, and Nilbeth are working jointly on this. We're currently assessing the situation. I'd ask that you land at the Osarian Royal Palace. I can brief you on the latest intel once you've arrived.
Very well. We shall be with you shortly. Ray?
Copy. All right, let's do this. Ant?
Yeah, leave the rest here to me. But haul your ass back this way if things go south.
Let us make for Osarius.
Well, for starters, get down there and find out what's going on. We'll figure out what to do after.
Not quite sure how to put it, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Something about that Scorpium tells me it isn't like the other big ones we've seen before.
That is a Scorpium? It makes even a battleship look tiny.
Have the Scorpium lost their minds putting something like this on an underdeveloped planet?
Just when I thought we'd finally gotten out of the firefight. Looks like we'd better prep up before we head for Osirius.
Hey, guess what? We've got some new...
Thanks.
Hey, guess what?
Thanks. What could the Scorpion want with Aster 4? We need to get to Osirius and have Lola fill us in.
Lola!
You all appear well. What of the Emperor, the Colonel, and Gaston?
Well...
I see. Let us go meet with His Royal Majesty. Can I help you?
Apologies.
It is clear as day that you're Scorpion, yes?
Yes, joined them of my own will. It appears that does not sit well with you.
Worry not. Scorpium though he may be, he is unlike those who wish us harm.
If the princess speaks well of you, then so be it. But watch yourself. The more this world becomes assimilated, the more its people are likely to view you as their foe.
Roger that. So, you intend to...
What?
Never mind.
Huh? His Majesty awaits with his council just above.
Leticia, Raymond, it is good to have you back.
It relieves me to see you well, Father. Whatever has happened here in my absence?
These strange beings simply rained down upon us one day. The whole expanse of the Nilbeth continent fell all but instantly.
And what of the Trathen? Have you heard nothing?
Many of your people have fled their homes to seek refuge in Osirius and Vale. Some fled for the Nilbeth capital instead, but all are safe.
Indeed. Then I am relieved.
The invaders have made no further movements since their capture of Nilbeth. Without the slightest inkling of their plan, the Royal and Imperial navies can do naught but sit in wait off the coast.
These invaders are... Scorpium.
That much is obvious.
If I am not mistaken, their foremost aim is most certainly the ancient coil. They have raided similar sites in other worlds beyond our own.
But the Centralist faction, which espoused such ways, has been eliminated.
You say that, but look at what's in front of you. This is exactly the kind of thing those bastards would do.
Ray, transmission from Aster 4 surface. It's being relayed through a satellite, but I think it's from that Scorpium construction. What? There's no way.
Merchant vessel Aldous. Your return has kept us waiting.
That voice.
Baldur! I witnessed you perish!
He endures.
If only it were surprising. His consciousness persists on the network. Are we to understand that the physical form we fought against in Provenient's cavern was merely one of many he had obtained?
It would appear so. In his cybermind integration, he has abandoned his physical form. And his consciousness is now more directly connected to the Scorpium continuum than most of our kind.
Which means what? Are we to suffer him in multifarious forms no matter how oft he is bested?
That is correct.
You jest.
As was the plan, I have taken up the mantle of the Sovereign and will bring the universe together as one new Scorpium.
You've planned this from the start?
What? You manipulated us from the start.
The history, the traditions, all of Nilbeth stands as the perfect first subject for my rebirth Scorpion.
None are yours to take!
Hear me, good people of Aster 4. With me as their sovereign, the rebirth Scorpium are here to see all the universe fused as one. The people of this planet will be but the first to join us. Let go of your troubles and your fears. and accept Scorpium. Hark, we offer you naught but enlightenment. The Scorpium are what our people were always meant to be. Leticia Osirius. I trust you hear me. You will continue to resist me. Of that much I am certain. But know that I wish for nothing more than peace and happiness for you all as well.
You lie!
We await you, Princess. Our numbers ever growing.
Gray! I'm detecting lots of Scorpion-looking aircraft taking off from that structure in Nilbeth. They're spreading out over the entire planet.
This isn't good. If they move on the cities, we will not hold out for long.
This will be a far, far cry from our battle with Remington. How are we to wage war against an enemy immune to death itself?
Our only hope is finding a way to curb Boldor's influence.
Elaborate.
The data we require can only be obtained by visiting that tower.
All right then. Nothing ventured, nothing earned, huh? Chloe, what do you think about landing us inside that spire?
The way they're jamming our sensors, a direct landing will be impossible.
Well, get us as close as you can, and we'll hike the rest.
Fret not. I have faith that we will be fine.
Yes, it's as you say.
You got it. I mean, we've been riding our luck this far. All right, we get in close, we bust on in, we figure out the rest as we go.
Given the urgency of the situation, and the necessity for every last helping hand, I've been effectively pardoned. Likewise, my father and Canis were released to offer their services.
We sure letting Lambert out is a good idea?
This is no longer a battle for influence, but a war of attrition against an unyielding foe. A reckless pursuit of self-interests would only end in annihilation. So far as I know, both Duke Lambert and Canis appear to be working for the greater good.
Ray, look after Letty and Albie in my stead.
Yeah. You look after yourself out there, too.
Waste not a second thought on us. We shall hold our own here, so that you may focus on the fight at hand.
Thank you for your cooperation. We must quell the flames of... Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your...
Both Osirius and Vale.
He thinks us cogs in his machine, but we'll show him our motors spin outside of his plans.
Both Osirius and Vale work tirelessly to take in Trathan evacuees. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Search for
No matter how many times Bulldor comes back, we'll be there to put a stop to him once again.
Remain ever aware. The Nilbeth we once knew is no more.
I understand. Let us be off.
The Centralists.
All these madness to think you could assimilate everyone on every planet in the entire universe.
To think, a common foe has Osirius and Vale now coming together as one.
Anyone home?
Buldur said something about Nilbeth being perfect for him. Do you think that's because it's like that cave on Verkness?
In some twisted way, Buldur has brought Osirius and Vale together now, albeit...
We should have known Buldur's plan was always to return here. When he told Gerard he was leaving the Empire in his hands for the time being.
Sweet! Anyone home? Hey, what's going on?
Where did you come from? You know, it's been a while since you snuck up on me. What an awesome scavenger you are, coming here before I even call you. Ta-da! Check this out.
The ring? Whoa! Is it really?
Correctamundo! This is the other ring handed down throughout the Vineyard family! Finally, at long last, I have found it!
Wow. Guess that explains the freaky laughter, all right. Congrats. Great. So, where'd you find it anyway?
This you're not gonna believe. It actually got passed along to the Vale Empire. No wonder I couldn't find it searching Osirius high and low. Normally, you'd think the ring would be hard to find after falling into the Empire's hands, right? But thanks to the big ol' snafu between Osirius and Vale recently, relations and trading between the two have been totally revamped. That's how I got my hands on it. I'll bet there were some cool people working super hard behind the scenes to make this happen. Don't ask me who, but they definitely have my gratitude. I'm sure you feel the same, yeah?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Naturally. I gotta extend my thanks to you, too. I'm on the verge of restoring the Vineyard family name. And it's all thanks to my personal scavenger here. You collected all the vital material I needed. As head of my family, I, Welch Vineyard, would like to reward you with my sincerest gratitude. Okay then, now that I'm in rightful possession of this ring again, I'm starting to think this house is too small for my big ambitions. I'm gonna build an enormous manor that befits this beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts. Oh, nah, that won't cut it. What a lame, humdrum way of reviving our name. I'm gonna make the Vineyards the greatest family of merchants in the entire universe! Now that relations with the Empire are on the up and up, it's the perfect time for some commerce! And until we're the world's leading merchant family, I'll be making use of your services. As my scavenger. No, that's not right. To use an old term from Vineyard family history, you are my business partner. So let's get back to business, partner. The best is yet to come for the Vineyards. I'll prove that we're the best family of merchants in the whole universe.
Anyone home?
The best is yet to come for the Vineyards.
We should have known Boldor's.
In some twisted...
Through me, this battle will be shared to all. Yes?
In all honesty, I yet fail to comprehend the Scorpium's...
All the madness to...
Maester Midas, I would like to express my gratitude to you for rescuing my Scorpium comrades.
I did nothing worthy of praise. Medical care isn't even my forte, exactly.
Do not discredit yourself.
You would do well to know that there are many things I still do not understand about the Scorpium. However, saving the lives of others is only commonplace magnanimity.
Meeting someone as honorable as yourself is as much a blessing as it is rare. My appreciation is insurmountable, Maester Midas.
Oh, I should be better equipped for this at my age. But I'm uncertain how to react to commendations from someone my elder.
I see. I am not very expressive myself, so I understand how you feel.
No, not quite. I would say your expressions are more cryptic than lacking.
You have me there.
What are you smiling about over there, you whelp?
I just thought it was pretty rare seeing you in the hot seat. That's all.
Balderdash, be gone!
How amusing. Not even I can resist laughing.
I will have your silence.
The Centralists and Boldor himself serve well enough as proof that peace is not guaranteed by becoming one with the Scorpium.
Oh my gosh, do you have any idea what you've done?
Yes, I do. I already told you so.
What's going on? Why are you guys fighting?
Raymond! Nothing. Nothing at all.
It is not nothing. I don't know if it's from Parapium or Vergnus, but Midas somehow managed to steal a machine and bring it here to Aster 4.
Ah, that annoying pact. Too bad you've been caught by this one, Midas. Might as well give it up.
Fine, I apologize.
Midas, Are you truly sorry for what you did?
Oh, yes, I swear on my mother's life.
In any case, I will confiscate it and take full responsibility for what happened. Don't do anything like this ever again, okay?
Yes, yes, fine, fine. Now be gone.
I've got my eye on you.
Can't believe I got caught. I guess sneaking it by the Vergoldian so easily made me a bit careless.
You're not sorry at all, are you?
You know as well as I that halting an inquisitive mind is no easy feat. All right, now to rework my methods to make sure I get away with it next time.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that, okay?
To think.
How inconsiderate. We should have known.
Buldur said.
We have traveled in one another's company for quite some time now, yes?
Sure have. Back when we met in Larkus Weald, I never imagined we'd be hanging around each other this long.
It was near this very place where we first set off together, was it not? Oh, seems ages ago now.
So, now that we know each other a little bit, mind if I ask what you thought of me when we first met?
Do you mean of first impressions? Well, perhaps... No. I believe I must ask you the same first.
Okay. How about we both answer at the same time?
Very well then.
Ready?
Go!
A royal pain in the butt!
A useful oaf!
A useful oaf, huh? I guess that's better than being a useless one.
Oh, I also seem to have made a less than favorable impression.
But you know what? Doesn't seem like either of our first impressions were off the mark.
I offer no argument. Yet, I have experienced a great many things through my travels with you, and for that, I am truly grateful.
Yeah, same here. I know you got my back.
Let us brave what lies ahead together, much as we have with all that behind.
Sweet!
We should have...
In some twisted way...
In all honesty.
The thing.
The Centralist.
All these madness to...
Buldur?
Through Mead.
Hey, you got a moment?
Hail, young one. I believe you might be lost. We deal only in business here, not sundries. If you are looking to make a purchase, you should visit our shop in town.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not here to shop. But I am here to talk shop. I'm a businessman myself, and I was wondering if you might tell me more about your trade.
Well, well, I am never too busy to lend an ear to a fellow entrepreneur. Except maybe this very moment, unfortunately. I'm in a bit of a predicament here, you see. It's a long story.
That sounds like a whole thing. Sorry for the hassle. I'll come back another time.
Though I'd be plenty appreciative if you'd lend your ear.
Sure. Let's hear it then.
I've been a merchant since I was hardly but a boy, albeit one plagued by an awful sense of direction from the start, mind you. But I found the more I lost my way, the more people I met. With this new network of connections, I found myself dubbed Ruddle, the Merchant King.
How about that? Sounds like a success story to me.
Yes. Well, I've since tried to pass the family trade to my boy and 5 apprentices, you see. I recently sent them off to ply their own trades, but not a one of them seems to have reached their destination from what I can tell. Perhaps they've inherited more from me than just my good business sense. I'm terribly worried that they've all gone astray. I feel all but helpless.
Makes sense, I guess. Tell you what, I'm gonna be traveling around anyway, so I'll keep my eyes peeled for any lost merchants out there.
Would you? Oh, you're too kind. Someone is bound to have seen them. Please, ask around. Gather as much info as you can. Should the young merchants reach their destinations, the towns they set out for will benefit greatly from the wonderful wares they can offer.
Just don't go holding your breath, all right?
I'm sure, please. They'll be great assets to the...
Excuse me.
The thing.
Been taking this.
Ray.
Yeah, I don't mind. I didn't know you've been doing stuff like that, though. How am I supposed to judge the results of your people watching?
I shall show you my imitations.
Your what?
I am of mind that the best way to understand humanoids is to try and become like them myself. What I would like for you to do is try and guess who I am speaking as. If you are ready, I shall begin.
Ray, you don't look too good. Are you feeling okay? If you keep tripping over rocks like that, Albert will get on your case again.
Oh, easy as pie. Nina, right?
Correct.
Actually, I don't know if it was easy per se. It's more like no one else talks that way.
Let us continue then.
More?
Huh. That's my Elena for you, my #1 partner. Now I hereby promise I'll focus on my job, wake up in the morning all on my own, and clear my plate at every meal.
Wait, you don't think that's what I sound like, do you? And knock off making me promise to do all that crazy stuff.
We should have known Boldor's...
Meow. 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 Meow.
Huh?
I was just...
Uh-huh.
did I not just hear the sound of a cat meowing somewhere nearby?
Ah, you did. No cat, though. It was Maria.
It was nothing! Right, Ray? Please say it was nothing.
Right.
See? Nothing's going on here. Definitely not me mimicking a cat to try and get close enough to pet it. That's just nonsense.
Oh, come on.
I see. I have an approximate understanding of what you are doing.
Oh.
You like cats, don't you, Marielle?
Yes, I do. My grandmother loved cats more than anything, so she had many at home. And I always wanted a little kitty of my own, but I'm constantly away from home, so...
Yeah. Zipping around space for a living doesn't make it easy to have a pet.
That's why whenever I see one on my travels, I just can't help but try and pet them. Oh, such sweet, cute little babies.
Understood. That being the case, have you considered pursuing the position of captain?
What? What do you mean?
Were you a captain, you would have absolute authority aboard your spacecraft to do as you wished. For instance, wouldn't that make it easy for you to keep the company of a cat in your living quarters?
I could do that? A captain, huh? So I can't own a cat without becoming a captain. I have to make it a reality. For the kitties!
I doubt anyone in the Federation's extensive history has ever wanted to be a captain for that reason.
The practice of having goals is always beneficial.
In all honesty,
The Centralists, then?
All madness. Nothing but dirty.
We should have...
Hey, school in session?
Why would you think that? Considering her position, I wanted Malkia's advice on how to be a better leader.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. You being in charge of a crew and all.
Ultimately, I believe the most important thing for a person in a position of power is to be calm. For no one wants to follow a leader whose mind is in disarray. Even when feeling unsure, simply projecting a serene ambiance will help those around you remain calm. In truth, it is not dissimilar to standing your ground.
I get it in theory, but when the time comes, I can't help but feel flustered.
Then you should try deep breathing exercises.
Deep breathing exercises? I'm finished. What is this supposed to do?
If you've lost your composure, the first step to regain it is to breathe deeply. Before making a big decision or taking drastic measures, remember to take a deep breath. That alone will make you feel much better.
Deep breaths, huh? Maybe I should try doing it too.
You should, Ray. You're our leader, after all. Let's try it out together.
It really is calming. I mean, I've heard about it before, but it's never been something I've tried on my own.
It is, isn't it? Thank you so much, Malkia. I'll keep this in mind for next time.
Good. Very wise of you.
The thing.
All the madness.
In some twisted way, Baldur has brought us Sirius and Veil.
We should have known.
In all honesty, I yet fail to comprehend.
Buldor's...
Sweet!
The Centralists and Bull...
My purse every time
Sweet!
Do you ever stop to reflect on the great many places our journey has taken us?
Yeah. I mean, if anything, I've probably become more familiar with this planet than I am with Vergold. Maybe I could even show Antonio and my old man around, if they ever visit.
Oh, how wonderful that would be. Is there somewhere on my world here you find particularly captivating?
Particularly captivating, huh?
If perchance you were to spend your years here, where might you reside?
Let's see now. Someplace I'd live. Maybe the royal capital Ascendros.
Truly now?
It's a big city, after all. Never a dull moment, you know?
If you would like, simply say the word and I shall have preparations made.
The thing.
The Centralists.
all these madness to...
Thank Buldor's?
We should have known.
And some...
I'm gonna suffocate if I spend any more time
Oh,
chained to
this
the
scorching
kitchen.
heat's killing me today. Hey, JJ. Aren't you hot underneath all that plated armor?
Hot? I am likely enduring the heat the same as you, Captain. However, I do not find it
Suffocate if I spend any
unbearable.
more time chained to the
Damn. You've got some endurance, man.
Well, say it does become intolerably hot. I could simply disassemble my armor.
Wait, you what? Your armor, you can take that off?
I can. Come to think of it, I have never removed my plating in your presence, have I?
You're blowing my mind. I didn't even know you could do that. Gotta say, though, I'm kinda curious what you look like underneath.
Also, if I ever get cold, I could always supplement this armor by adding even more on top of it. In doing so, I'd be able to function in the most frigid of climates.
Like armor on top of armor? That'd make you look like a frickin' tank, JJ. Oh man, I gotta see that too.
I feel like I'm gonna suffocate if I spend any more time changing.
I was joking. Please, don't believe everything I said.
What? Not everything? Then which parts were true?
In all honesty,
Through me.
Keep your wits about you.
Up and down.
Hey, what are you looking at? Are you watching Leticia and Lola? Is something wrong?
No. I just thought it was a rather unexpected pairing. The one talking to Princess Leticia is from the planet Vir, yes?
Ah, yeah. Going off looks, they do make an odd pair. Surprised me at first, too.
They seem to speak with each other in quite the kind manner. Would you say they are friends?
I don't know if I'd call them friends or not, but it's nice seeing them chat peacefully like this, that's for sure. They first met as enemies, so it looks like things are much better than that now.
Enemies, you say?
Yeah. Lola was initially on the Empire's side when Osarius and Vale were duking it out. So that's the gist. Now with the war over, they're working together on peace negotiations.
I see. Such intriguing circumstances. Good. I now have one less thing to worry about.
What do you mean by that?
I was referring to what we just discussed.
You're not talking about Leticia, are you? So you were worried about Lola. JJ, do you know who Lola is?
Well, perhaps. Captain Raymond, it is vital to take care of family, no matter the distance. Be it from one end of the universe all the way to the other. You must remember that your hearts will forever be connected.
Where'd all that come from?
No matter how many...
He thinks us...
Both...
My bad.
Keep your...
It will be no easy feat to take.
Our towns are safe now.
Let us head for...
You know,
The thing.
Another day.
The central...
Well, well. Isn't this an unusual sight?
Is that so?
JJ has shared many stories with me. His mental preparedness towards combat embodies one of my perfect ideals.
JJ's ideals? What do you mean?
When engaged in battle, his serenity does not lose its hold, and no movements are wasted. JJ is what I strive to be, the embodiment of an ideal knight.
It does please me to hear that, but your direct honesty also disconcerts me.
The absence of any conceit. That is also how I strive to be.
Yeah, looks like Albert's putting a little pressure on him.
Pray tell, what needs to be done to attain such an unwavering spirit?
Well, I don't endeavor for anything in particular.
Hey, come on now, Albert. You're putting him on the spot here.
No. It's all right, Captain Raymond. If I had to offer advice, I'd say just continue to be yourself.
Continue to be myself?
Yes. Such frame of mind is the only thing that hasn't changed in me since I integrated with Scorpion. In a sense, I am resolved to expend my entire being to do what's best for those I care about, and to not stray from my convictions. The speed with which I then make my decisions may then make me seem composed to those around me.
Truly admirable. Forsooth, the words of our precursors are my guiding force.
We can discuss this topic anytime you'd like, Sir Albert.
Whatever's going on here, these two seem to be a good influence on each other.
Through me, this...
The sun.
The thing. In all...
We should have known both.
All the madness.
And so...
What's wrong, Nina? Something bugging you?
Yeah. I just can't stop thinking about possible ways for me to learn about the advanced medical sciences from space.
Still thinking about that, huh?
Yeah. Elena and Marielle both refuse to tell me anything. I mean, I get that they have their reasons, but still...
Well, I know this may not make you feel better, but just remember that they're not doing it to be mean to you. I hope you can see that.
Yep, I know. I get it.
It's a shame, though. If there was anything I could teach you, I would. I mean, you need to know anything about cargo. I can show you how to load a huge haul really well.
Maybe I should take you up on that. Could come in handy for when I clean up my room. But in the end, I sorta see where Elena and Marielle are coming from. I mean, they both have their own thoughts and ideas on what they believe to be the correct decision. But I have my own too, you know? I want to learn all the medical knowledge from up in space, to help everyone on this world that suffer daily from pain and illness.
Nina, if you have beliefs you strongly swear by, push and follow your path, no matter what others say. Even though doing so means it'll be a pretty demanding path to take.
I'll be okay. I knew this was gonna be tough from the get-go.
Great. And if anyone can figure it out, I know you can. And if you ever need anything that I can help with, you let me know, alright?
Yep. Thank you, Ray. You just wait. I'll handle this.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
We should have known.
All the madness.
Buldur said...
Through me.
Buldur said something.
Hey, there's something I want to apologize for.
This is rather sudden.
Yeah, well, it's about when we first met. I kinda gave you a hard time for being from the Kenny family, and I'm sorry.
Ah, I remember that. I also recall you saying my family is the most notable in all the Federation, and that we're regular UP3 breakers. Don't worry, it didn't bother me. Everyone reminds me literally all the time that I'm a Kenny. So I'm totally used to it.
Honestly, though, I feel really bad, but that's not all I've got to say. After all the battles, all the craziness that you and I've been through together, it's not the girl from the Kenny family we've relied on. It's just you, Marielle. We can count on you because of who you are, not your family.
I'm so happy to hear that. Probably more so than anything else I've ever been told up to this point.
So I guess we'll have each other's backs for just a bit longer, huh?
You got it. We're at the home stretch. Let's fight it out together.
In all...
We should have known.
In some...
Think.
I never would have believed we'd be 8 times our
Sweet!